the rudder! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an Enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. Start converting your B2B audience today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started today at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, earlier today, I got a copyright strike for a voiceover video that I uploaded maybe a week ago or something like that. Video only had like 4,000 views. I think the individual that I had did the voice, that I had made the original video, I know for a fact that their video had got way more views than I did. I don't even think the video, even when it was uploaded onto Instagram, it didn't have that many views. So here's the thing. I'm not trying to say that the individual that gave me the copyright strike, that they're in the wrong. Although I do feel like that the copyright strike is just a little bit too harsh of a punishment. But at the same time, you know, I do feel like that some like grounds of communication could have came out of it versus just giving me a copyright strike. And I'm like, fam, I wasn't trying to take away from your video or your account, channel, any of that stuff. I was just simply adding my own comedy to the video. Now, I guess, like, yeah, if you didn't want no comedy, that's what I'm saying, communication. And that's something where if a person reaches out to me, because I've had this happen to me before. If a person reaches out to me and they're like, hey, can you please take down this video? The thing is this. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to question you on why you want the video to get taken down. I'm taking the video down. No ands, ifs, buts, nothing. I'm taking the video down because I have that much respect for a creator. There was even a time where it was a creator that it wasn't even them that had reached out to me, but it was one of their friends that had said like, oh, they wanted the video to, a reaction that I did to one of their videos to get taken down because they were changing their way of how they do content. And so I'm like, all right, cool. No biggie, no problem. Took the video down. I didn't private it. I didn't unlist the video. I simply took that video down because I'm like, if that's what they want, I gotta honor that, you know. So that's one thing about it. It's like, you know, for as long as I've been a content creator, I'm respectful to all content creators I come across, whether it's a reaction video, whether it's a stitched video like for TikTok and stuff, voiceovers. I'm always respectful to a creator. So that's one thing about it where I guess, you know, there'll probably be some people out there that'll say I'm not. And I'm like, okay, well, what did you do to get some sort of disrespect from me? You know, if you saying something crazy or doing something crazy, then then I'm going to have that same energy for whatever it is that I'm talking about. But if it's a video, like, so to explain to you guys the video, so it was this, this guy, I think he was just overall showcasing his ability to do CGI. So he did this video where he showed like this like oversized roach chilling on the wall. It looked like it was probably like the size of one of them rat roaches from Fallout. So he did that. Roaches, pretty much to explain the video, the roach is like fidgeting around, and then like at the towards the end of the video, it's kind of like it was like a jump scare type video. But overall though, the roach like flew towards the camera, and then the video ended. So I added a voiceover video where I was pretty much saying like, no, that the house belongs to the roach now. I'm moving out. Like, I ain't dealing with that type of stuff because I don't deal with roaches of that size. I don't even want to deal with a normal size roach. Now I'm dealing with the roach the size of a wiener dog. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm like, yeah, that's one of those things where I'm like, I still stand by that. I ain't living off that, because I think they were like trying to say it was like an Australian roach or something like that. I'm like, yeah, I'll never go to Australia. So I pretty much was saying that in the video. I didn't claim the original video to be mine. If somebody would have asked me, they had been like, and he even could have put that to the test and been like, did you make that roach, or did you do the CGI? No, I don't know how to do CGI. I'm like, fam, the time I remember there was a short period where I tried to develop a video game, bro. I didn't even know what I was doing. I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm like, overall, the point that I'm trying to make, if somebody would have reached out to me and asked me, do I own the rights to the original video, I'm going to keep it a buck with them. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to be honest. No. The only thing that I own the rights to is my voice that's over the video. But other than that, the video itself, and I do wish that there is a way, I guess, because Instagram at least has it where you can, it'll show like the original video and stuff. But yeah, YouTube, they don't have a way of doing that unless you make the video right then and there on YouTube. Like maybe they might do it. I don't know. Like I don't make YouTube shorts. Like I just get like a video from TikTok or Instagram and then just upload it like that. So, but anyways, so I seen today, this morning. Well, yeah, it was this morning when I had got the copyright strike. I emailed the guy, and I wasn't like disrespectful or anything. I didn't say nothing crazy in the email. I just simply, hold on for a second. Let me open up the email again. And so I had said, hi, this is Tyler, TMossBoss. I uploaded one of your videos. I said that just in case if he needed to know who I was. But anyways, because I imagine he's seen my name and stuff. So anyways, I said I uploaded one of your videos to my channel and I received a copyright strike over it. I wasn't claiming the video as my own, but simply adding my voice over the video to add my own comedy to the original video. It would be extremely helpful for my channel if you could possibly remove this strike. Thank you and have a great day. I had to get into my like AI like mindset, like what would AI say, what would Chat GPT say and stuff. So anyways, I said that. He responds back saying, hi Tyler, that won't be possible. I did not give permission to anyone to use my videos. I won't have any problem taking legal action if necessary. Don't use my videos. Fam, you're gonna sue me for a 16-second video? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know how I would feel if I gotta go out buy like courtroom attire clothes. Like I gotta go get me a button down shirt, tie, slacks, shoes, all that stuff to go to court over a 16-second video or however that would go about. But I'm like, fam, I wasn't uploading, I wasn't disrespectful in that video. I didn't say anything. You would have thought that I disrespected bro in the video. I'm like, fam, all I just said was that I wouldn't live in that house if I see a roach of that size. That's it. Like I didn't realize that. I guess like maybe he was in the mindset of the roach and he's like, nah, you're being racist to roaches. Like, all right, well, I'm sorry, I guess. Like, I didn't realize that, being racist to roaches was a problem, So, anyways, but yeah, it's like, I read that and I'm like, fam, you're looking at this way too deep. You're trying to make it seem like that I uploaded the video and say, hey guys, this is my CGI work. This wasn't created by nobody else. I did the CGI work with the roach. All I just did was add my voice over to the video. And that's the thing that I wanted to explain to people. So somewhere we'll look at it is that I'm in the wrong. I should have asked for permission. And you know what? You're 100% right. I should have asked for permission. But a lot of the times, like when I'm coming across videos on social media, I don't know if maybe I should have checked the profile and did some research. But a lot of the times, like I'll be coming across videos that's being uploaded by somebody else, but they don't own the rights to that video. So I don't know who to give credit to. So, but my thing is this though. Is that if, like I said, if I was being disrespectful, if I had said something rude, then I feel like that it would have been necessary to give me a copyright strike. But I wasn't. That's the thing, though. That's the point that I'm trying to make. That's what I'm trying to get bro to understand is that. And so that's why I had sent him another email. So I just so with his to like what he said, I just simply responded, noted. But I did add a little bit to it. Besides noted, because I was like, I feel like that he needs to understand is that you can't stop everybody from. There's gonna be people that's going to, and I guarantee and I promise you, I wasn't the only one that used that video. Whether it was somebody re-uploading the video without, because you'll see when people will do that, they'll re-upload the video and they don't add nothing to it. They don't add no meme. They don't add no voiceover. They don't add no reaction. They don't add nothing. They're just simply re-uploading the video and just putting like laughing emojis or something on it. So if I did that, then I'm like, okay, then you would have had a reason to give me a copyright strike. But I feel like that there's at times here's the thing. Maybe I'm wrong for saying this. I feel like that there are people that abuse the copyright strike system. Cause I'm like, fam, I did add my own like input on the video and stuff. It wasn't like I was uploading the video and added nothing to it. I added my voice to the video. So that's why I'm like, I do think that at times people do be abusing the copyright strikes, and it's like, fam, maybe if this was like in a legal courtroom, I could use that as a potential argument for my case. But if not, then yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm in the wrong, and that's one thing about it. I do not have no problems admitting that I'm in the wrong, and I partially do believe that I'm in the wrong. But at the same time, it's like, fam, do you not realize that how the internet works? People are going to see your videos. They're going to, I guess whether they want to, feature it on their channel or do like how I did, add voiceover to it or add a meme to it, whatever the case may be. You cannot stop the whole internet from using your video. Because if that's the case, because my thing is, and I guess people will ask, like, how would I felt if I put all this hard work into doing a video just for somebody else to use it? Yeah, if somebody's re-uploading my videos and they're not giving me no credit and they're just like, oh, this is my video, blah, 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 then it's a problem. But if somebody's adding, and then yeah, if they're being disrespectful, then it's a problem. But if they're adding a voiceover, like, yeah, let's say same scenario. I'm into the CGI work. I did some like CGI roach or whatever, and somebody added a voiceover. I wouldn't have a problem with it. I guess that's just how I view things. And yes, everybody is different. Everybody's gonna view things differently. But my thing is this. It wasn't like the individual was being disrespectful, and maybe I'm just trying to like overly defend myself. And if however people want to view it, that's your God-given rights to view this however you want to view this. But I think that if the person is, if they're claiming the video as their own, being disrespectful, then yeah, like I said, then it would be a problem. But if I see the times before where I've had people, fam, I've had haters of mine use my videos. I've had haters of mine literally re-upload my videos. And the thing is this, I simply send them a thing saying, take the video down. Like, take all that stuff down. But I've never given somebody a copyright strike. So that's why I'm like, bro, it's one of those, and they have that feature too, where it's like you can just get the video removed, but a copyright strike don't come out of it. You have to like actually ask for a copyright strike to be sent to that individual. So that's why I'm like, fam, it's like it seems like that you're trying to have it where, and here's the thing, at the end of the day, however you want people to view your content, like put out that message. But at the same time, there are going to be people that are going to use your content for their own likings. So I did send him, after I did say no, that I did say also a little bit of advice. People are going to use your videos. If they're being negative about the video, then I can understand your concern. But if not, putting others down when in reality they're promoting your content is not good for you in the long run. Good luck though with your career. If you would have reached out, I would have had no problem taking the video down. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I feel like people will probably say like, oh, I was wrong for saying that, but I'm like, why not have just gone down that route? Where it's like, hey, we ain't got to be friends. We ain't got to be cool with each other. We ain't got to never talk again. But if you would have just simply reached out to me, you reached out there, through email when you responded back to me. And so I did send, I did send a DM message, because I did find the original video, because I uploaded it onto Instagram originally, and then I just went and downloaded it from Instagram and put it on YouTube. So I did find the original video, and I was all like, oh, he probably took the video down on Instagram too, because I was scrolling for a little bit and I couldn't find it. But then I seen it and I was all like, so he didn't take the video down on Instagram. So it's like, I don't know, maybe it's, like with YouTube, there's no way of sending a person back to their original video, but Instagram you can. But either way, regardless, it's like I did reach out to him, and I was all like, I pretty much said the same thing that I said in the first email. I'm like, hey, can you please remove the strike? And it's like, you ain't trying to remove the strike. Then that's why I'm like, fam, me personally, I just feel like that's not going to be good for your career in the long run, because there are going to be people, and I don't know, maybe he's all like, oh, well, it's not giving me a whole lot of followers. I'm not getting a whole lot of views. I'm not making a whole lot of money. You're not putting me, because my thing is this. Do you think he would have reacted the same way? Like, let's say it was James Cameron that had posted the video on his social media account. Do you think he would have reacted the same way? No. So that's what I'm saying. I find that just so funny how people, they do stuff like that. They have a problem when they'll be like somebody that could be a potential fan. Because I'm like, fam, my thing is this. If I would have seen more of his content, I probably would have did more voiceover. I'm glad that I didn't. But it's one of those things where it's like, if he never would have had an issue with me doing a voiceover video, I would have did more voiceovers to his video to promote his channel. If somebody would have asked like, hey, who is the original, who did the CGI, I want to have them featured in the movie, I want to have them, I would send them his way. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, you're doing things like that and you're doing it because, oh, you don't want people to use your content. It's like, well, fam, this is the internet. Do you know how many times people done sampled music? Do you know how many times people's videos have been featured on other people's channels? I just had somebody do, and I thought it was so dope. I thought it was so dope seeing this, but I had somebody do an animation where it was about, I don't know if it was like some anime characters or what, but anyways, they did this artwork and they used my voice for the artwork to do the animation and stuff. I thought that was sick because that was the type of content that I grew up watching. I always loved watching people when they did like those animations and they used a voice or something, because whatchamacallit, Rooster Teeth, they used to do video. I don't know if they still do videos like that today, but yeah, I remember they used to do like those animation shorts, and yeah, the person they did it, I found the video funny. I was like, I thought that was actually pretty dope that they did that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, if you're going to get in the entertainment business, you're going to get in the internet and all that stuff, you're going to be posting content. That is one thing that you're going to have to adapt to, is people are going to either talk about, because I guess, like, how would you have wanted this to go down, where it's like somebody is using your content for good or somebody using your content for bad? And I'm not like saying like, oh, like from this day forward, I'm going to use this content for bad. But I'm like, that very well could have been the case. I could have been one of those people, because you'll see where people, they'll be doing that in the comment sections where they're like, oh, this is fake. This ain't real. This is horrible animations and all that. It could have been like that. All I was just simply doing was just adding my comedy to the video. So like, if that's a problem, then it's like, bro, then I don't know. I'm like, I guess have it where your content is private or something. I don't know, but I do think though that it is kind of just odd where it's like, and like I said, if this would have been like James Cameron, Stephen King, Steven Spielberg, you know, some people that got like some weight behind their entertainment and stuff, you know, he wouldn't have had no issue. You think he would have sent James Cameron a copyright strike? I guarantee and I promise you that would have ended his career a lot quicker than his career starting off. So it's like, yeah, he definitely would have probably been losing followers. People have been like, you know, comment underneath his content, but it's because I'm a small creator and he doesn't see no value with the channel and stuff. Then he's like, oh yeah, I can copyright, because if I had been a much more bigger creator, he wouldn't have did that, you know. And it's like, yeah, because I'm a small creator, it's like, oh no, I gotta put this guy, because I was thinking that too. I was all like, if that video would have blew up, skyrocketed my career, skyrocketed his career, you know, I'm willing to bet money he wouldn't have given me no copyright strike. So that's why I'm like, yeah, people, if you overall want your content to be successful, you gotta take every opportunity you can take. But it's like, if you're gonna be shutting down opportunities, shutting down blessings, it's like, here it is, that could have been one of my biggest videos. You know, it could have been one of my, because I did take the video down on Instagram, and it could have been one of my biggest videos on Instagram. You know, the right person could have seen it, shared it. I'm saying it could have been somebody like, I'm trying to, James Cameron, for an example. It's like, he goes, but it's one of those things where it's like a person, they just don't want to have it where nobody is sharing their content. They want to be the only person sharing their content. They want to be the only one promoting it. It's going to take you a lot longer to blow up with whatever it is that you got going on, versus having it where there's people that's actually helping you. I wasn't trying to, because people try to say, oh, you're stealing his content, you're doing this. Like, fam, if I was stealing his content, I would have uploaded that video and claimed it was mine. But all I just did was upload that video and put my voice over it. How is that a problem when it's been done numerous times before? So that's why I'm like, yeah, you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, hey, whatever happens to this man's career, I ain't gonna be evil, I ain't gonna be vindictive, I ain't gonna wish bad upon him and stuff. I really do hope and wish the best for his career, but at the same time, it's like, if you're gonna be doing stuff like that to people, you ain't gonna make it that far. So that's one of those things I'm like, that's just my advice to people out there, where it's like, you know, if there are people out there trying to help your content out, my thing is this: if you don't want them to upload the content, just simply reach out to them. And if they're like, no, I'm not going to take the video down, then that's when you issue out a copyright strike. But if they agree, they're all like, oh, my apologies, I didn't realize it was a problem. how could that, what could possibly come like could be bad out of that? If that would have been, fam, I would have never did this podcast episode. I would have never talked about this guy. Just been all like, if people would have asked and they'd been all like, hey, why did you take down that video? I'm like, the original uploader told me to take it down. I gotta respect that man's wishes. I'm not gonna disrespect them and be all like, oh, I'm gonna upload the video or keep the video uploaded anyways. That man don't want nobody to upload stuff on his videos. Hey, I ain't gonna be mad about it. That's that man's content. So, but anyways, yeah, I just think that people, it's like, you know, if you're gonna be a content creator, it's like, you know, you gotta, like I said, it's like that's like if WWE, if they shared a viral wrestling clip and a wrestler threatening to sue WWE over it, all that's just gonna do is be bad for his career at the end of the day. So anyways, yeah, I'm like, you know, people, they gotta look at that stuff differently. It's like not everybody is trying to, I guess, hurt your career or however you're viewing it and stuff. So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe, viewing this on YouTube. Follow or subscribe, viewing this on the podcast streaming service. And peace.